Seventh strongest earthquake in our state's history shook West Texas late Monday night with the most powerful of three quakes reaching a magnitude of 4.9.
The quakes, which caused no damage or injuries, hit between Snyder and Roby, Texas, but some reported feeling the tremors all the way in the DFW metroplex. Our Monica Madden explores why there's been an increasing number of West Texas quakes in recent years.
It dawned on me. I thought, well, that was an earthquake.
Shock in West Texas.
I felt just a little something, and then it sounded like a herd of animals run across my roof.
After one of the strongest geological tremors in Texas history.
I felt one or two before, but not anything like that.
That there is a relationship between oil field activities and seismicity in West Texas, in the Permian Basin, but that relationship is complicated.
Experts like Dr. Peter Henning say there's been an increase in seismic activity in West Texas over the last decade.
The development of shale production in West Texas that began about 10 years ago in earnest has resulted in a lot of water that has been produced along with all of this new oil. This water that comes with the oil currently is disposed of by the process called injection, where it is injected back into the subsurface at both deep levels and shallower levels to dispose of the water permanently.
Henning says injecting the oil water back into the ground changes the pressure underneath the surface.
Kind of like pumping up the tire on a bicycle, and that changes the stress environment around these faults, and they can be made to slip. And when they slip, they can make earthquakes.
He says injection remains a common practice, but there are alternative solutions being explored.
There are hopes that with filtration and other technologies, some of this wastewater can be used for beneficial purposes.
Monica Madden, KXAN News.
And the Railroad Commission, which oversees the oil and gas industry in Texas, has policies about responding to seismicity in oil-rich areas of the state. Some of its investigations have determined injection caused an increase in seismic activity, so the RRC suspended disposal well permits in that area.